The Seeds of Equilibrium by Emily Natsu. Narrated by Elizabeth Berry. Chapter 1. I regret to inform you, dear reader, that the story you are about to embark upon is not one of joy, merriment, or pleasant garden parties. No, this is a story of an insidious invasion, a creeping darkness that began with something as seemingly innocuous as a seed. If you prefer stories of sunshine and lollipops, I strongly advise you to close this book immediately and seek out more cheerful literature. Perhaps a nice story about butterflies or puppies would suit you better. You have been warned. Our story begins in the unremarkable town of Shady Brook, Ohio, a place where nothing extraordinary ever happened, until it did. Shady Brook was the kind of town where the most exciting event of the year was the annual Turnip Festival, a celebration so dull that even the turnips seemed bored. The residents of Shady Brook took great pride in their perfectly manicured lawns, their identical white picket fences, and their ability to gossip about absolutely nothing for hours on end. It was on a particularly dreary Tuesday, as most Tuesdays in Shady Brook were, that young Hazel Thornberry received a peculiar package in the mail. Hazel, a precocious girl of 12 with a penchant for obscure facts and a habit of correcting adults' grammar, was not accustomed to receiving mail. In fact, the last time she had received anything was a belated birthday card from her great-aunt Gertrude, who had, unfortunately, passed away 2 years prior to sending it. The package was small, no larger than a matchbox, and wrapped in brown paper that seemed to shimmer slightly in the weak afternoon sun. A spidery script on the front simply read, "For Hazel Thornberry, the girl who sees what others Mississippi." Now, dear reader, I must pause here to explain that receiving mysterious packages is rarely a good thing. In fact, in my extensive research, I have found that mysterious packages often lead to unfortunate events, calamitous circumstances, and, in at least one documented case, an infestation of unusually intelligent moths with a taste for rare books. But Hazel, being both curious and somewhat naive, a dangerous combination, I assure you, did not hesitate to open the package. Inside, nestled in a bed of what appeared to be shimmering black velvet, was a single seed. It was unlike any seed Hazel had ever seen, and she had seen many, being an avid collector of botanical oddities. This seed was the color of a moonless night, with swirling patterns that seemed to move when she wasn't looking directly at them. A small note accompanied the seed, written in the same spidery handwriting as the address: "Plant me where shadows grow, and watch as darkness blooms." Hazel, being a logical child.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?